Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back to my Let's Play of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga for the Virtual Console. Sorry that this Let's Play has been delayed for a while. The mix of me being both lazy and I was also looking for a new mic with better quality than the one that I currently have. Found one with a Sony clip-on mic. I don't exactly know the name of the product, the actual product name, but I know it's from Sony, so it must be good. So now, as you can see, we crashed out of the Koopa Cruiser, and now we are at the Bean border, I believe, and well, it's minigame time. Now, I know I said the second part was going to be blind, but every time I try to do this, my computer ended up messing up in the middle of the recording, so it had to be redone. Part 3 or 4, which I'm terrible at. But for now, yep, we are literally jumping the border. You see, I said bad. Also, another thing to talk about, later on in a couple of parts, I do really bad. I'm just walking around like a bumbling fool, so past this minigame, which is a pain in my neck. As you can see, I barely made it. One time, the recording before this, unfortunately, was messed up. I think I had 2 hits left on each brother, so not entirely sure. Also, another thing, my stats are a bit different because I had to restart the game because, like I said, my computer messed up the recording. And I also said that I had a set way of splitting the experience points between each brother. I said that Luigi was going to get 1 for power, 1 for speed, and then 1 for bro points, and I said Mario's gonna get 1 for health, 1 for defense, I believe, and 1 for bro points. Unfortunately, I ended up forgetting which one was which because I restarted the game like 3 times. And now, not only are my stats different, now I can't remember which order I've done it, so somebody might have gotten, I don't know, Luigi might have gotten power twice and only speed once and bro points another time. So yeah, right now we're just making our way to look for Bowser. He's been shot out of the Koopa Cruiser, and you'll see him later. If you know this game already, then you know where he's at, but this is blind, and for anybody who else I haven't seen this game, I don't really want to spoil it for anybody. So, just walking around, bashing some enemies until I find Bowser. And not really much to say. Now, I would cut out these battles, but unfortunately, I'm new when it comes to editing. And I really don't know how to do that without completely screwing up. I'm getting better at it, so like later Let's Plays won't be like if I decide to do, I don't know, Mario Luigi Dream Team or something like that, so it won't be, you know, you have to watch every battle every time. Maybe if I get better with it down the road on this Let's Play itself, maybe I can get rid of them. But yeah, so found Bowser and he's stuck in a cannon. We have to get him out. Not much really to say right now because, well, not much is going on. Just found Bowser, and then this guy comes in. His name is Toll Star, and he's kind of annoying, sort of. He pretty much says that he'll keep this embarrassing secret to himself if I can pay him, I think 100 bean coins. And as you saw earlier, I had 115 coins, but unfortunately, I think it was 115 actually, I can't really remember. But this little troll counted it up, and it only comes to about like a total 8 Bean Kingdoms if you exchange it. Oh, I had 118 coins. Okay. So now it's now we have to go on a, I guess, a side quest. I wouldn't really say side quest because it's actually important to the plot. We're going to do some tedious. How about that? Because you gotta like really go around. But there's some important stuff, like you learn a couple of new moves later, actually soon, I believe. So yeah, right now just enemies, just fighting enemies. I guess it also helps you level up. But for now, it's not a lot going on. So you're gonna see pretty much a lot of battles here. Unfortunately, like I said, editing sucks. Getting better at it. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about. I mean, I am talking to myself, really. Oh, well, I am in a podcast that goes by the name The Geeks Are on Fire Reloaded, which was revived from The Geeks Are on Fire that apparently, I guess didn't do so well, so they decided to stop, but then they decided to come back. I'll put a link in the description for the Facebook page if you want to hear it. I don't really say much in the first episode, but planning on getting better at this. It's me, and the first episode had 2 other people, but the second episode has 3. The first episode we talk about Kamen Rider, the first movie. We talk about Hollywood and gritty remakes of the kids show, and I believe we talked about a 3rd subject that I can't really remember right now. But it was fun and stuff. And like I said, I think I screwed up the leveling up system for Mario first, because I'm pretty sure I gave him health already, and I just gave it to him again. So I don't know. And I could go back and watch the first episode that I posted up on YouTube, but unfortunately, like I said, I had to restart this game a couple of times, so the stats are very different. And I tried to keep it the same way, unfortunately I didn't. So yeah, that's confusing. I think by the end of this part, I'm at level 4, but also, I was postponing this until I got a new mic with better audio quality and stuff. So I think in order to apologize for that, I'm going to be releasing this episode a few days early. I'm going to try to get it posted today. Today's Thursday, June 25th. I'm going to try to get it posted today. Then I'm going to do the next part, and I'm going to release that Saturday. And then hopefully, I can get the 4th part out by Sunday, if I'm not actually busy, because I might be doing other things with a couple of friends or something like that. We'll have to see what my schedule is like. If not, then I'll just release one part tomorrow and then the other part Saturday, because I don't really do anything on the weekends. I'm pretty much just by myself, chilling out, because, well, I don't really do much. I just make these videos on whenever I have the time. I play online Smash Brothers with a couple of friends whenever I do have the time to do that. Speaking of which, me and a couple other dudes and Pac-Man 106 Casimir are trying to get better. To get together this summer and try to get some Let's Play videos out. So there will be the Smash videos, of course, but there will also be some other games. Like I want to say Super Mario 3D World, but I don't know. We're gonna try to get some GameCube games if I can figure out how to do that. I also have to find a mic for group recordings, because the mic that I use is a Logitech iToy, and I use the mic off of that. It's pretty fine for now, but I wanted to see if I get something a little bit with a little bit better quality. Anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else right now. Oh, well, there's a little thing, but E3 was like, I think last week? Yeah, last week, I believe. And I didn't watch, you know, everybody's E3 conference because I didn't really care. I don't have a PlayStation 4, so Sony's not really going to interest me right now. I don't own any Microsoft, like Xbox consoles. I had the original Xbox, but then again, GameStop wasn't really selling any good Xbox games at the time, so I didn't have anything to do that for. So that's pretty much my garage right now. Probably in the garbage. I can't remember. But yeah, so I checked out the Nintendo's E3 conference, and you know, I've heard there was a lot of complaints for that, but I watched it. I enjoyed it. I mean, the Muppets were clever. They were, well, actually, I'm a sucker for Muppets. Muppets I've been watching since I was a child, and I love the Muppet movies. They're all fun to watch. I've never gotten tired of any of the Muppet movies. I never thought it was tedious or anything like that. I'm a kid at heart, really. So maybe that's why a lot of people were complaining that it was geared, like the Nintendo Muppets were geared towards children. And you know what? Yeah, it was geared towards children because guess what? Nintendo makes video games for children, and I freaking loved it. I have no problem with it. And I heard a rumor that Nintendo's planning on using those Muppets in later videos, and I really hope they do. Like, wouldn't it be great if there was a Muppet Saga ride releasing more DLC for the rest of the year? And that'd be great. That'd be hilarious. That'd be funny. That'd be charming. That makes me want to, you know, play Nintendo. You know, how they be creative with the Direct. Like, people were saying, like, this is the worst Direct, even worse than the one in 2008. And I can't say that because I never saw the Direct from 2008. I never had a Nintendo console in 2008. My first Nintendo console was the original Nintendo, which my uncle gave to me, and I think it was 2010. I want to say 2010 actually. It probably was 2009-ish. My first personal console was the Nintendo 3DS, which I'm planning on getting a new 3DS because Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which by the way, it took me a minute to figure out what that pun meant, and I felt stupid when I figured it out. But I'll get back on that later. And then my first family console that was for the entire family because the Nintendo was for the family, but unfortunately that didn't last long. Was the Nintendo Wii U, which I'm in love with. I mean, sure, I don't have a bunch of games really. I have Smash, Superstar Saga, and I'm borrowing Mario Kart from Pac-Man 106, which I really have to get back to. But really, that's my only form of a paycheck at the moment. But that's for another video. But like, a lot of people were complaining about the E3 conference, and I had nothing wrong with it. People were like, oh, we want to hear people, why aren't they talking about the new Zelda game? Well, easy, because the Zelda game is not going to be released this year. What's the point of getting people's hopes up for something that's coming out probably, you know, maybe next fall? I mean, or a new Metroid game. Like, I don't care about, and this is my personal opinion, I don't care about Zelda. I don't care about the Zelda series, I don't care about the Metroid series, I don't care about the Paper Mario series, but I mean, I still got excited for the games like Federation Force. Yeah, that's something for the 3DS. Heck, I might pick it up one day, get a couple of friends, we could all shoot bounty hunters and Metroids and stuff like that. Yeah, so what, we're not playing as Zelda, it's a spin-off game, it's not the main game. Yeah, you could say they tacked on the Metroid Prime series on there. But, I mean, it really is their company, and they never said we're not releasing another Metroid game for the Wii U. Maybe there's going to be one, I don't know, announced right after Zelda U, which, Zelda's like Lord of the Rings to me. I was never into fantasy worlds like elves or, well, Christmas doesn't count, that's a completely different story, but I was never into like the mystical, like magic and stuff like that. I was more into technology, which is ironic because I said I don't like Metro. But anyways, that's not the case. I don't like Zelda because I feel like it kind of bores me. That's my personal opinion. You can have your opinions. You guys can be Zelda fanboys or Metroid fanboys, or just regular fans, or just look at the series and like, it looks cool. you know, not for me, but it looks cool for whoever's interested into this kind of thing, I'm in that category. But I'm not going to like start a petition to have the game canceled because it's not the game that we deserve, quote unquote here. It's just, you know, this is to hold you until we can figure out a story for the next Metroid Prime game. If we even decide to do Prime, the Prime series, it could be another Metroid Fusion game. Maybe somebody wants another Metroid Other M game, but you know, I don't really hear anybody complaining about the other. There's no sequel to the Other M series. But yeah, you gotta understand, companies are gonna make mistakes, and you know, Nintendo's not perfect, Sony's not perfect, and you know, how many people might have been waiting for like a Final Fantasy 14, but all they got is a up-to-date remake of Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, okay. So Sony's doing fine, or they could but when Nintendo did, you gotta understand it. You gotta go. I mean, they never said that we're canceling Zelda U. You already know it's coming out on the Wii U, so you got your little kicks there. You know that they actually paid attention to the Zelda. I mean, that the Metroid creators wanted to make another Metroid game, so they know that. So they might just be pushing it under the cover so nothing gets released. I mean, think about it. The Ryu and Roy DLC was leaked the day before it got announced. I mean, I was still excited for it, but I could have been a little more excited about it if nobody leaked it. So, the only advice I can give right now is just, you know, wait. Because if Nintendo sees you guys getting all, you know, cry-babyish over this whole spin-off game, then they probably won't feel like they should make another main series game for a little while longer, because, you know, everybody's just going to complain about whatever they do. I mean, Zelda has like, what, 3 or 4 different timelines, but you don't hear anybody complaining about, oh, they made another, I don't know, what's that one Zelda game called? Another Wind Waker game, and they didn't make another one in the main series. I don't feel like Nintendo has made another main series Zelda game since A Link to the Past, and that was even, wasn't that a spin-off? I can't remember, but, you know, and I know I can't really be talking about what other people think about their franchises and stuff like that, because, like I said, I don't really care about those franchises, but that's me. And I could feel your pain because, well, I might have been waiting, like, say if I was waiting for a new, I don't know, Mario and Luigi game, because I like that. I like that series more than I like Paper Mario. And, well, I never really played a Paper Mario game. The only Mario and Luigi game that I played was Dream Team, which I like. Like, I think it's the best Mario and Luigi game in the series, even though a lot of people say the tutorials are too long, but you can't really let the tutorials dictate an entire game. But, yeah, say if they waited, I don't know, 6-7 years until a new Mario & Luigi RPG came out, I'm not going to, you know, start complaining about how I waited so long for a new game to come out and Nintendo's not listening to me. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait. And that's actually ironic because I'm the most impatient person I know. So, there's that. And now, going to the Mario & Luigi Paper Jam game. I like it. I love it, actually. It looks cool. I mean, it doesn't look like it's taking anything from Sticker Star, so the Paper Mario fans could be, you know, happy about that. Yeah, you don't have your whole, you know, you don't have a proper, so-called proper Paper Mario game, but then again, you haven't had a proper Paper Mario game since, I don't know, what, the 1,000-Year Door? And you want it on a Wii U, well, I mean, it could happen. I don't know. This is the Mario and Luigi game, and it just happens to feature Paper Mario. So, like, this could be a completely different Paper Mario, because you know how it said that it came out of a storybook. So, I mean, this could be a story that happens to have Paper Mario in it, but it may not be the Paper Mario, which means you might get a Paper Mario, maybe not on the Wii U, maybe on, I really don't want to bring this up, but the Nintendo NX. And I really don't want to bring up the NX because I'd rather wait to hear what it's called. It might be a cell phone for all I care. But, you know, right now, you just gotta wait. That's all I can say, is just wait. But, you know, getting off my little rant about E3, which could have been saved for a different video, thinking about it now, it's really stupid. We're now learning bro attacks. And from these two, I forgot what I think they're called the Star Shade Bros. I can't remember. It's been a while since I recorded this video. We're learning bro attacks from them, and I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Don't expect me to get any better with the bro attack, because just like in Dream Team, I suck at it. And I'm really only using them as a last resort sometimes, but I also use them in this part to try to get to practice. And well, I'm not gonna get better at it because I have 2 more parts to record after this, and I don't get any better at it. But actually, I think we're almost near the 100 coin mark, and after I get the 100 coins, I'll finally be able to go back to Toll Star. And you know, I also think I make a mistake in this part where I accidentally run away from a battle when I was trying to do the a bro attack and actually hit run, and I end up losing some coins. So there's an extra unnecessary battle because I have to make up for that. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I think I'm trying to make my way back to Toll Star. I can't really remember right now. But for the time being, yeah, I'm just doing this. Just battling. Yep, this is where I screw up, where I press the run button and I end up losing coins because I ran away from a battle. So an extra unnecessary battle just to get that work back, that money back actually. I'm sorry, but that was really noobish. Yeah, like I said, I'm doing these I'm trying to practice at the bro attacks, and I'm not getting any good anytime soon. So maybe for the halfway point of this LP, I might get better at it. Also, there's more moves to do, so we'll have to see. I'm better with Luigi, sort of. Better with Luigi than I am with Mario, so. I mean, I do like Luigi more than Mario, because as a child, my favorite color was green, so. Ever since I played Super Mario World, which was my first Nintendo game, I played on a Super Nintendo with a couple of my friends. I was stuck with Luigi actually, and boy did I suck at that game. I've gotten better. I'm still bad at it, but I've gotten better. So I level up Mario, and I think I screw up here. Nah, I give him defense, okay. But if I don't give him bro points, then yeah, I screwed up pretty badly. I think that I'm almost done with this coin search fest. And after I do that, I save the game, and then I think I end the part. So just bear with it for a couple more minutes. Like I said, I would have a couple of friends recording with me. Unfortunately, none of my friends really have Skype, or probably really don't care about this, so maybe I can talk them into doing this sometime later. Maybe I won't. But I think I screwed up on there pretty bit. Well, not as much as I do with the Mario one, but yeah. Now Luigi powers up, level up. I don't know what I give him though. I give him speed. Maybe there was another part where I screwed up really badly. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, so I think we're getting the last of the coins here. I really should have checked my inventory before I done that. Like, how many coins I have left? Okay, so it's just another battle. These battles can get a little tedious, but then again they do get a little harder in the next few parts because you get some new enemies that I'm still trying to figure out their pattern too. Probably gonna record another part later on. Also, I'm gonna try to get more consistent with the schedule because I said I would release them. I think I said Saturdays. Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping up with that for like a month or so now. I think actually 2 months at this point. Going on 3. So not much interesting goes on. I'll try to come up with some better commentaries. Things pick up later on in the game. Yep, I got 100 coins now, and I just have to make my way back. Well, I screwed up badly there. I'm not gonna. Yep, didn't get any coins from that. Alright, I think I'm about to go back now. Get these extra coins. It's unnecessary to get these extra coins actually, because I have, I believe, more than enough now. So this part's almost over. Not much to say. Yeah, I think I'm almost back now. What am I doing? Okay. Nope, can't make it up there yet. In fact, I don't think I actually do make it up there in this part. Or do I? Alright. Yep. Okay, this is near the end, so I save here. Or no, I give my guys some more health in a minute. Okay. So I think a few more HP and pro points, so the next fight be a little more easy on me. It's a good thing that I had this stuff too. I picked it up earlier. Alright, so all that's left now to do is to save. And I think I want to say spin around for no unnecessary reason for a little bit, but I'm almost done here, so don't worry about it. So save the game, getting ready to, our next boss will be pretty obviously what you expected. And